Hello, hello, hello! Last time we checked the character creation, and this time I decided that we were gonna take a look at the starting zone at the tutorial level of the Elder Scrolls Online. Yes, the loading screens are a bit long sometimes, especially now that it got open to the public and pretty much everyone is flooding the server. Sorry for that. My phone, and we got a UI error.
How do you feel?
It's always fun.
Can you move?
Okay, so let's get started. Hello?
Slowly now. You've been through an ordeal. Take a few moments to collect yourself.
What's happening? Who are you?
Like you, I am a prisoner in this place. Yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. The tapestry we weave is a complex one. You cannot hope to see its pattern in its entirety. Not yet.
What do you want from me?
You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you. You must escape from this cell, take up arms, and protect yourself. Then find Lyris Titanborn.
Lyris Titanborn? Who is that? I don't understand. And of course, just as I ask questions, he decides to vanish.
You there! We are escaping. Let me open your door. That's it. Quickly! You must escape before the guards return.
Quickly, follow urgency.
Sorry for the occasional FPS drops. I
There are
guess
weapons in the forge beyond these.
my computer has some issues at the
Harden yourself.
moment. Damn. Well, that was unexpected. Yeah, well. So, yeah. This is the tutorial level of the Elder Scrolls Online.
Grab something to defend yourself. Don't be greedy. We have a lot of prisoners to arm.
Gonna go with the sword and shield. Now the shield. Let's equip those. This tutorial level takes around
An enemy
I don't know,
approaches. Strike
20
it
minutes,
down.
15 minutes. Yes, it's very combat action orientated, of course, as it was intended when it was made. The only thing that they
Do not
changed
sell
was the
the
base
message.
classes.
With the passing of time, any indecision becomes decision.
I must say that it actually kind of bothers me. It really does. I thought they won't make the, they won't even try to limit you in any way. But
Another enemy.
it's gonna show you would really get some
Dispatch it quickly.
super weird combinations of it. If that would happen, so I don't know. I guess they just decided that it would be better if players wouldn't go running around as, for instance, Dragon Knights with fire staffs. Just happening because supposedly it's the best DPS class at the moment. Don't know. I personally don't agree with that, but then again, I'm playing it as my main. So yeah, I guess I can't really complain. So each time you level up, you get a stat point that you can put into either magic or health or stamina as your base build. Of course, if you orientate more towards magical attacks and spells, you will put more points into magical, so you actually can use them for because I'm gonna go play this character as a tank, I'm gonna put more points in health, and if you play a stealthy, fast-moving archer, assassin type, you have to put more points into stamina. Pretty much standard. Now the skill trees. Yeah. See, these are the class skill trees. Each class has their own. This one, for the tanks, it's the draconic power. Ardent Flame is the DPS. Fire Smash. Skill tree and Earthen Heart. More of a support stunner. General support guy. Now each weapon that you can wield also has their own skill tree lines. These are not class specific, and you can play a Dragon Eye, for instance, with even a restoration staff if you for some reason want to do that. Now, since I'm going one-handed shield, right? This is the one-handed shield skill line. Get a taunt. Gonna ignore that for no, I'm gonna go with spike armor. Okay, now armors still have their own skill lines. You can basically wear one piece of each armor and level up all three armors at the same time, but you'll get lower experience in the armor skill tree. So in the end, it's gonna take you longer to level it up. When we have armor. Heavy armor has bonuses on health, stun immunity, CC immunity in general, and damage. Damage with heavy weapons or with one-handed swords and shields. Medium armor is agility based, as you can see here. It gives a significant critical strike rate increase. And it's more of a stealthy character model. Yeah. Light armor, completely magical orientated. You even gain an active ability that basically gives you an immunity to magic. And yeah, I'd go with that if I play a mage. Now, each race has their own racial abilities too. There are the normal ones, like this one, increases experience again with two-handed weapon skill line. And then there are the ones that you have to level up. These things are exactly the same as levels. So, for instance, if one would like to increase my health regeneration during combat, I would have to be level 5. Then frost resistance at level 10 and rugged at level 25. Now, the crafting. As you might see, each crafting has its own skill tree line again. And these are basically just oriented towards better use of recipes, making better potions, armors, weapons, even food, yes. So yeah, once you get to the keen eye, you can actually spot the ingredients and ores in the environment. Until you get the keen eye, they pretty much blend in with the surroundings, and it's rather hard to spot them sometimes. Okay, so I took the buff armor skill, and it looks something like this. I do like the effects they made for spells and all that. The first person animations are way better than they were in beta. Hell of a lot better, actually. Back in beta they were clunky as hell and you could bug out quite frequently. Although I still do get, on my honor character, I still do get the bug that when I attack sometimes, just freezes the animation, and then he holds the staff, for instance, straight forward. In first person it looks as if it goes from the side of the screen to the crosshair constantly, and it just spewts out fireballs. I'm still getting FPS drops. I'm just gonna go check some options quite quickly. Recalibrate these. May result in a load screen. Yeah, well, gotta go to medium and apply that. Quick load screen never hurt anybody. As long as the FPS gets better, it should be fine. Someplace wrong. Yeah, at the moment we're in Cold Harbour in rebellion from Ball trying to escape back to Tamriel. It's a nice storyline. It's a great storyline actually. Although they could tell it better. There's a lot of instances with the main storyline that you just get stuck in conversations and you can't skip them actually, because you are teleported into a place. You have to listen to the conversation and look at the events. Don't get me wrong, it is interesting, but for some of you it might get a bit tedious, especially if you do those things more often. Like if you create alts and you have to see them more than once, it gets just really tedious, and it can get a bit annoying that you can skip them. Not, but please load. It's just taking a bit long. Didn't expect it to take that long. Sorry for that. Tamriel is gone. You are going someplace else. Oh, okay, I forgot how to speak, and yeah, the FPS went higher. That's
You've got
good.
more meat on your bones than most of these poor bastards, and I see you've armed yourself. Good. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Who are you?
A fellow prisoner. The name's Lyris.
Lyris Titanborn? I was told to find you.
What? Who told you to
A
find me?
strange figure appeared in my cell, an old man in rings,
The prophet.
rags.
He spoke to you? What
He
did
said
he
our
say?
fates are intertwined.
Ha. That sounds like the prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. He must think
I
you
can still
help
hear his
me.
voice in my head. What does he want me to help you with?
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's
help
a
you.
long way from here.
Let's get ready! Reach the towers of eyes. Oh yeah, and I already have add-ons on. It's nice to see what damage you actually do and compared to the mob's health in numbers and percentages instead of just a bar and calculations. I don't have to do the calculations myself this way. It's more convenient. It's just a lot more convenient. Okay, we might experience a hell of an FPS drop here actually. There's a lot of people on right now.
Come, the sentinels are at the top of those towers.
What are these
We need to find a
sentinels?
way up. Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbour. The sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck,
How can we
it'll
destroy
buy
it?
us the time we need to free the Prophet. I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for
Let's go.
anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the
Yeah,
sentinels.
let's get these sentinels. Yep, I missed the map. There's a lack of minimap, but that can be fixed with an add-on. Whoa, that was a weird drop. These things, when you kill them, they hurt a hell of a lot. First time I played action, I actually died to one. Should probably buff myself with armor. It's usually a good idea to use the buffs that you get in. See, my skill set increased. It increased to 3, which... and my spiked armor increased to rank 2. When when a specific skill gets to rank 4, you can actually morph it into a completely another skill or just an upgraded version of that skill. It either just gives damage or range if the skill is ranged, or an additional effect like a stun, fire damage.
Quickly, while he's blinded,
Stuff
we
like
must
that.
get to the prophet's cell.
Actually, quite a neat feature. You can experiment with the builds a lot, but I don't seem to recall that there's an actual reset option for the skills, which means that at the moment, if you mess something up, you do have to pretty much restart the game.
A god of brutality.
Try not to mess up.
Hurry.
There are on the internet a lot of websites that actually show you and give you calculations that you can then run yourself to see how the specific skill build actually works. But oh, and for instance, now I got light armor shoes. See, if I equip these, I will increase my light armor skill, and they are better than the rags that I had previously. So, oh, damn! See, those things hurt a lot. Yeah, a lot of enemies have skill shot abilities or AoE abilities that you can see as the red cone on the ground or a red circle. Those are really advisable to avoid. They hurt a lot, and
The door's warded. We'll never get
you
in
can
this
get killed
way.
pretty quickly.
Damn it! Destroying the sentinel
Who's
must have triggered
Cadwell?
these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He
How
was
can a
already
madman
insane
possibly
before
help
he
us?
left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbour is a wondrous place.
Let's find this
It's his
Cadwell.
home, and he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go
So
find
yeah,
him.
the environment in this plane of oblivion is quite well made, and otherwise outside in the open world too. You'll see that later.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight, back to back.
Oh yeah, this fella is a bit insane.
Their bows and stabbed themselves.
You must be Cadwell.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
We're trying to get inside the
Cadwell, yes,
prophet's
indeed, a pleasure.
enclosure. The door is sealed.
Fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then? Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a
How to
scenic
get through all
route.
of that?
Rather a fun little jaunt actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Rather cautiously, I expect.
Where's
Watch
the
your step,
entrance?
hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the undercroft at the water's end.
Oh, I shall, and
Once
thanks,
you're
mate.
inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right
Well,
up to the prophet.
yeah, in any game I actually
Do
will.
give him my best. Best of luck. Do
Okay,
check in
let's
now and
get
again,
going
won't
to
you?
the undercroft. And that's a person. Yes. It's a quite nice bit of tutorial. And you get a lot of lockpicks here. So, okay, that was a failure. I wanted to show you how many lockpicks you can get here, but... Whoa! There's an ill thing. A soul tormented by the desire of the demons. poor fella. His own fault. Okay, whoop, the trap. That's empty. Okay, stick to the light, he said. Oh, that's the light. Light. Blasher, blasher, light. Control to sneak. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Nope, no lockpicks. Damn it, last time I looted pretty much everything here. Got 30 lockpicks, and they are really, really useful. Yeah, the lockpicking system. Lockpicking system is pretty much similar to the Oblivion one, which means that you can pick a master lock with a really, really low lock picking level, but you have to know what you're doing. It's not that hard to learn. It's a nice feature. I prefer it over the Skyrims.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. I probably should have mentioned this before, but it never seemed like the right time.
Do what you must, Lyris.
There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
Well, yeah, I'm the soulless one.
We can't possibly understand it right now, but the Prophet chose you
safe
for a reason. You're important, and everyone and everything we've ever loved is in danger. Get the Prophet to safety. I'll find my own way back, if I can. There are magical locking devices on either side of the cage. You need to deactivate.
No, this hole is really, really treacherous.
Once it's done,
I managed to fall into it.
He'll know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Yeah, once by accident and once by stepping on this bloody thing and jumping off, actually just walking off it. It took me right on the hole and I died. Yeah, things like that happen. I like running around and jumping on objects that I shouldn't jump on. Do so! You must!
I give myself that the Prophet might be free!
That seems a bit painful. Hello. I like his robes. I want that from Mage. Find a way to take her with us?
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyris sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbour, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one. An empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but
it's
not
gonna take
exactly
just
as I imagined.
Bit of a sticker.
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me.
Sorry for that. I had to go on Skype and put it on busy. No, we had a FPS drop, but okay. Okay.
Thank the divines you are safe.
Yes, it's sorry.
There is that at least. Lyris sacrificed everything that we might go free. I wish that were possible. That is the name I have given you. You are, but that is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
Alright,
The anchors are Daedric machines of the
let's go
darkest
get
magic.
that
Their chains
anchor.
bind our world and
That's a really
pull
good
it
mechanic
towards
to the
Cold
game
Harbour.
actually.
I can use one of these
There's
anchors
anchors
to
in the
return
world,
us
right?
to
Spawn.
Tamriel, but you
And
must
then the
lead
Malok
me to
balls, goons and cultists come there and just pray to the anchor and want to get our world involved within the world of Malok Ball. And then you fight there and it's a lot of elite mobs, and then a boss comes and you can get actual loot. It's like group dungeons, which are also in the game actually, but in the open world, including in the PvP areas, which is great. Simply epic. Yes, I love PvP. Okay, so here you can't actually die since Deadwood is healing all the time. Stop pyromancering me. Small ball. That's the boss. This ain't the only one in the game. These monsters are actually quite tough to fight otherwise too. And he's a big fella, really big fella. Yep, you can also roll. Picks up a lot of stamina, but it's quite easy when you want to get out of the way. Go. Go to the third person. Just beat the shit out of him. Beat the shit out of the biggest skeleton guy. Yes. Damn. This is taking a while. And he's finally dead. That's a loot. He always drops that goddamn great stuff. Okay, that's it. A sky shard?
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first you must reattune yourself to Nirn in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a sky
ready.
shard. A shard of
Yeah, so these shards can be found in the world, and once you collect all 3 of them, you get a skill point. And there's a lot of them. So exploration is highly advised.
It should restore your
And actually quite
corporeal
supported.
form.
You have to
I will
go
summon
to
one of these shards
and explore
for
if you want to
soon.
find all the quests and stuff.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing.
And the dude that
There,
wanted to
quickly, collect the sky shard.
talk to me on Skype just came online. Wait for the nice art style, eh?
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time.
Yeah,
your
actually,
children
even
are
with the
lost.
graphics as low as I have them at the moment because of the
They cry out
capturing
for
and
mercy.
all the other programs that are running in the background,
Hear my voice,
it
Akatosh.
still looks nice.
I
The game really
require
looks
your
nice. The
strength.
environments are
Let the way be opened. Let these wandering
done.
souls return home. Let the will of
The
Moloch
animations are
Baal be denied.
fairly well done. No major breaking things. Skill trees,
Hurry,
could use
we
balance
must
in the
go
classes too.
now.
Well, otherwise, I don't know. I like it. I like it. It's a bit different than other things. Not a whole lot different, since yeah, it's still sticking to the basic MMO rules, but otherwise, I really do like it. And that's pretty much that for this introductory video. I will probably play some more of it and capture more of it. I will definitely play more of it on my main, yes, but I'll probably play some more of it on this character and try to give you some gameplay, at least to level 10, to see how long it actually takes to get there. I don't know if I messed something up with my main. It took me a long time. Really took me a long time to get to level 10. But then again, I played it really weirdly with some messed up AoE build, and I was playing it alone without a group till level 10, and then it was just I just couldn't play very well. But yes, there are definitely a lot of class options that you can create yourself, and they give you basic guidelines, which I wish you could somehow bypass, but you can't. Damn, loading times are really long this no. Okay, so yeah, that's the tutorial level. Hope you liked it. And that's my Skype going off. See ya.